424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3. And in this episode of our season with Matt Crafton's number 88, Menards Ford, we are going to be completing race 14 of 23, which is going to be at Pocono Raceway for the Gander Outdoors 150. I've been waiting for the playoffs to begin, but I have no way of even knowing when they start. But maybe someone could inform me in the comment section below. Or maybe it'll be in the next couple of races and it'll just pop up. But yeah, in the last episode, we raced at Eldora Speedway where we finished in second place. We were very close to winning, but we were actually falling back to third coming into the last lap. But what happened was lap traffic came along, held up Noah Gragson, who bumped me out of the way for the lead, and then Johnny Sauter, who had been dominating the race, came back, and, well, he wound up winning it instead. But here are the standings right now. We're in third place as far as points go, which is kind of surprising that I've been able to be that much more consistent as we get closer to the playoffs beginning. But Brett Moffitt in the lead, John Hunter Nemechek, who's just been having a few bad races, so we've been closing in on him, but I really don't think we're going to be able to pass him before playoffs begin or anything, if he keeps it up even. But Johnny Sauter's right behind us. Grant Finger, he's made the playoffs recently, and he's still right there behind me. As long as he can keep on being consistent, he can stay in. But, yeah, like, it doesn't tell us how many races to the playoffs here or anything. I mean, before that, we had to race at Kentucky, and that was a disaster. I finished in 19th just because the AI at that track, it's so easy for them to take advantage of you if they're, all side by side and racing and stuff, and there's no room to dive past like one truck at a time. I can pass like one truck at a time in Kentucky, but golly, whenever they're all bunched together, it's like I could barely fit my way in there on the slightest bit of worn tires. But going to Pocono, my favorite track to race at in this game. I haven't raced here in the Truck Series at all since the game came out as far as I'm concerned, so I don't know what to expect, but let's just see. For my setup, I'm going to put it on a balance 6. I mean, these are trucks that are slower, so I don't know like what's truly necessary, but if this is too loose, we'll turn it down a notch or two. I'm going to select that for now. Next session, and let's get to qualifying. I don't know how close we're going to be to this kind of lighting whenever we actually do the race, but this is spectacular. Like, I would love to race at this specific time of the day in this game, but I swear it's going to be like a whole 2 hours later or something once you actually get to the race. I'm not used to racing the trucks here, so I don't know how much to slow down the corners. When did the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series start coming to Pocono? Because I remember playing like NASCAR 09 on the PS2, and it had been a while since I had gotten to one of the newer Technics games or whatever, and they didn't even have the Truck Series or Xfinity Series. But on NASCAR 09, you didn't race at Pocono or like a few other tracks. You didn't go to Indianapolis. I know that just started recently. But yeah, you specifically did not go to Pocono in the trucks or the Xfinity Series. Well, and that game was known as the Nationwide Series, but still. Okay, I guess I ran a pretty decent lap. It's getting tied up at turn 3. I just feel like I could go so much faster through there just because I'm driving a truck and we're not going nearly as fast as the Cup cars do, but I could be wrong. Try not to hit the wall because, it likes to veer off to the right in straightaways. So we're starting 13th. Got the inside row. We should be able to finish in the stage points in the first stage, and especially the second stage, just because we're that close to it. It's just a few passes. I'll try to be patient. Golly, Johnny Sauter's on a roll. Like, he won the last race. He's starting the pole in this one. I don't know, like, how good he's been doing in, like, all the other races, but something I'm starting to notice. And now I gotta be on the outside because somebody in front of us, they like, give up their tires? Did they fail the scanning station doohickey thing? Show me the crap. Dalton Sargent. Fucking moron. Why you do this to me? Nah, I don't care about all the other information. I don't even think they were going to tell us about the pole sit or anything. It, like, went straight to me afterwards. Okay, the green flag is out. Well, I mean, I started on the outside row, but they let me pull, like, right in front of O2 truck. I don't know who drives the O2 truck because I don't care. Okay, got a run on Noah Gragson, getting underneath him before we even get to turn 1. Why can't the AI, like, do that thing where they fan out, like, make it 3 wide, 4 wide, people all the way down in, like, the negative 3rd lane at the bottom of the track? I like whenever they do that in reality. It looks awesome. Because it's like, okay, how is this going to turn out in turn 1? But no, they all just kind of stay 2 lanes and everything. So we got 2 laps for the first stage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for the second one. Nothing I wouldn't expect at this point. You see, this is not a smart idea. Run out of grip as we head into turn 2, but I'm just trying to find the best place to enter a corner and try to make it up positions at the least, because we only have so much time. We can dive underneath and going to 3. I'm trying to, but couldn't see the corner because there's a glare on my screen. I'm recording this at like freaking noon, so like the sun is shining right through the freaking window. I'm trying. I should be able to get stage points. I should be able to pass these people, but again, this is Pocono. I forget how much more difficult it is now. We have a lot of straightaway speed compared to these guys. Here the draft do the same for them. Parker Klickman just kind of cut off 4 truck of Todd Gilliland and Noah Gragson. We got the inside line, getting a bit of run, trying not to make contact. I would like to, because of what happened at Kentucky, but I'm not that salty. Like, that was a whole week ago, and I'm over it. I swear, I don't know if it was in my LP or someone else's LP, because I can't even, like, remember, like, what's happening when. But I swear Parker Kligman was, like, leading and dominating a race on NASCAR Heat 3 at some point in someone's video. Because I remember thinking it was mine. Was like, wait, was it on, like, What Ifs? Because I watch and record mine, but I watch What Ifs Let's Play, and I'm like, I'm probably getting them mixed up. I don't know if that makes me sound stupid or what. Like, I'm pretty sure other people do that before. Why do I get tied off turn 3, but nobody else does? I hate that shit. Like, why can't we all just have the same problems? Our trucks should be all designed the same. Like, that's what the game should be. Equal competition. Like, that was the point of, like, NASCAR is, like, these days they make it so that all the trucks or all the vehicles are the same, but no. Apparently we're taking pit stops after the first stage. Definitely not taking left side tires. This should be able to take us to the end, though, because we've only got, like, what, 6 laps on the field, and it says 7 laps left in the race, so how many am I going to need? Just put half a can there. Actually, I don't need fuel at all, just because we're going to skip a lap under the caution or something, probably. Okay, no damages repair. Just get our right side tires. Where is this going to put us? I lost 10 positions. Once again, what on fucking earth did the AI do during their pit stop? They just went in and did nothing. There's no way they did anything but me losing 10 positions. Like, if they went in, then they could have only gotten right side tires. All I did was get right side tires. If they didn't get tires, then I don't know what they did. I should be faster than all these guys in front of me right now. Unless we get these positions back after stage 2, just because of freaking AI, some of the people at the back of the field deciding not to pit until after the second stage. I do not appreciate your existence. Harrison Burton? Jeb Burton? It had to be Harrison. I don't even think Jeb is in NASCAR anymore. Just stuck his nose there trying to wreck the whole field. I was trying to be at the bottom as far as possible, but trying to make the corner entry impossible. Well, we got fresh right side, so we got to be faster than some of these guys, or maybe all the slower guys are at the front of the field. Like, maybe some people just decide not to pit at all, but I swear all of them did, and somehow I lose 10 positions. I just don't get it. I was just saying that we should be capable of finishing in the stage points. I don't know why this guy's going so slow, but sorry I ran him over a bit. We're really fast in the straightaways, so we're going to get past these two. Austin Hill. Okay, so Austin Hill drives the O2 truck. Well, I'm glad that's clear now. I'd like to clear these guys before turn 1 if I can. There we go. Try to get a good dive in. I wanted to go on the outside of Todd Gilliland, but I couldn't decide like how I was going to get there because I don't want to overdrive the corner at the same time by being too high on the track. If you're out of the groove, you don't take the corner right. If we get that run down the front stretch again, we can get some more stage points. It's just I wish I could have more and hadn't lost positions during the pit stops. Just that shouldn't have happened at all. We got a good dive into turn 2. So I mean, by having a good dive and them taking the corner the same way, like really just kind of stick with them. But just a little speed as we close into 3 here. There's Parker Kligman again. I want to make a pass, but I have somewhere to go. There we go. Just kind of slip in between the 4 of Todd Gilliland, underneath Parker Kligman. I keep wanting to call him Todd Kligerman or some shit, but I don't know. Kligerman and Gilliland, they got the same syllables and crap. I mean, if you kind of like just blur out like what I'm saying, then in the end, Kligerman and Gilliland, they sound really similar if you ask me. So I got 1 stage point. Well, all these leaders up here, they're not pitting. Is anyone at the back of the field pitting? No one's pitting. So that means that everybody decided to just not do anything during their pit stop, or maybe they got fuel, because it still says I have 4 laps on fuel and 5 laps remaining, which is weird because we should have just like skipped laps under one of these cautions. I don't know if that's just not happening because the races are too short in the truck series. I have no idea. Maybe I just screwed myself and I don't understand how this dumb game works. No, because it says lap 11, so we have 4 laps to go. And I have 4 laps on fuel. I think I'm going to be, like, what, short by, like, just a couple of corners? I don't know, like, how short we're going to be. If we skipped a whole lap or not. Start on the outside, and that sucked, but got to the inside immediately. I can win this race. Because I got right side tires, and apparently they did not a damn thing. Maybe they got fuel, but I'm sure as hell didn't need to if I can make it. All I can tell you is that I'm pretty damn sure I got right side tires fresh, and they didn't. Because there's no way I lost 10 positions for no freaking reason. As we get tied off 2. Why am I still getting tired than these guys who get off the corners? We've got the time. Got twice as many laps as we usually do in the stages. Okay. I'm getting that ping pong. I'm trying to make a pass. I'm trying to be aggressive, and this game don't like it. wish the game liked it. I wish the game appreciated my aggression. I could just have the position. Okay, can we get that run down the straightaway again? Side drafting Justin Haley. That's somebody that used to not want to have finishing in front of me just because of how close he was to me on the points and stuff before I got my win. Okay, just keep to the inside in turn 1. For some reason, turn 1 is actually turning out to be a bit of a strength right now in this stage. Like, a while ago, it didn't really seem to mean that much. It was just the straightaways and getting off of the corners. But now, heading into turn 1, I guess I have more grip going in, so that's where it is. Okay, we'll be able to enter turn 2 right. Come on. Just get the grip. It's getting tied off. Bumped into Sauter, who did start out on the pole, and he's kind of fallen back since then. So it looks like this is not going to be his 3rd win. I think Brett Moffitt's in the lead right now. I see a blue truck up there. I swear that's who was just won the 2nd stage a while ago. Golly, Infinger's having a messed up turn 3. Giving him a push on the outside. Try to get a slingshot right here. We're actually helping Infinger pass Ben Rhodes on the outside. I'm getting all my names mixed up. Just went down to 2 laps, but it went down to 2 laps after the start-finish line. So that means we should be able to make it by just a little bit. Damn. Now I can win this race, and I'm still trying to. It's just, you know, the leaders, they race the hardest. They try not to do anything stupid. Whenever they're side by side, it's not a good idea to go make it 3 wide on the straightaway and heading into the corner like that. It's not going to work. Just got to be patient. Okay, being patient, trying to be aggressive at the same time. I can't do it. I can't do anything. Right sides aren't doing anything for me now. So now it says we got a little less than 1 lap in the tank, but I thought that the freaking indicator came on to start finish line, meaning that's where it switched to 2, but no, I guess it just went in like halfway between the 2 and the 1 or something. I mean, if that's the case, then we're short by just like a corner or something. But I think after it hits 0, it takes a while for it to start sputtering. I'm still going to give it all I got. Aggressive into turn 1. Just try to keep it at the bottom. Okay, we're going to get a bit tied off. Almost making contact with Ben Rhodes. Okay, keep it behind John Hunter Nemechek. Trying to get his draft to pull me. That 41 truck is not closer to Brett Moffitt. I should have a stronger draft. Fuck you, game. Really? Really? Okay, come on. We can make this position happen. Just hard in the corner. What the fucking ever-loving ping pong, you stupid video game. No aggression is freaking allowed in this damn video game. I just can't do a little rubbing racing to get that spot. I just can't freaking have it. Well, I'll take a 6th place finish. That's pretty good. But I could have won this race. But no, the physics engine is like, fuck you. Not going to happen. We never started sputtering, so I guess like the whole 0 lap thing lasts longer than I thought it would. But this stupid I adored him. I adored him, and my truck went. It got all queer, retarded. That's physically scientific. No. Stuart Friesen finished 1 lap down, or you just didn't finish the race. He either tried some kind of fuel strategy, which would make sense because I never got fuel and I made it to the start-finish line on the last lap just fine. So he probably blew up, or I don't know if he got down pit road, but if he blew up and a caution never came out, then that should have ended the race early and I should have gotten like a 4th place finish. But now I'm just being salty because I wish I could have at least gotten the top 5. But instead, I mean, Grant Enfinger finished in 5th place. They say that Brett Moffitt won the race and won both stages because you're not seeing the little stage win flags next to anybody else's name. So I guess Johnny Sauter, after starting on pole, he just like lost the lead rather immediately. That race lost us 1 position in the point standings to Johnny Sauter, who, I mean, he didn't finish in front of us, so I guess he just got like more stage points because he was like running up front and everything. But here's the playoff standings. Brett Moffitt just got his 2nd win whenever we went to Pocono. And, I mean, if I don't win this championship, I'd like to see him win it because he just won the 2018 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. So it'd be awesome if he won the actual thing and won it in my Let's Play, of course, rather than John Nemechek, who's just not being that consistent right now. I mean, he's gotten more wins and everything, but that's about it. I mean, Brett Moffitt, he's at the top of the regular point standings. Then you got Stuart Friesen, who's in 8th place. I don't know, was he in the playoff standings before we went into the Pocono race? Like, maybe he was and I just didn't notice it. But after that DNF, he's still in there, or he's in there now, or I don't know. He got that win at one point, and he's got playoff points, so maybe he was locked in and I never noticed. I don't even remember Stuart Friesen winning a race, but he did. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Corrigan Oil 200 at Michigan. Michigan is a track that I was really good at in NASCAR Heat 2. So, I mean, spectacular at Chicagoland in NASCAR Heat 2, and we won there in this Let's Play, so maybe it's happening at Michigan tomorrow. Who knows? Let me change it to the beef jerky. I'm going to screw that Rip It Energy Fuel boring paint scheme. It's barely even an alternative. We're going to use our beef jerky to have some good luck in Michigan so I can win again, get my second win before the playoffs begin, because it still hasn't begun. Or maybe it has and I haven't even noticed, because I have no clue when the playoffs begin. Oh, we got Bristol next weekend. Oh shit. Uno 200. More like the Oh No 200. I don't know. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.